What if I told you there are 5 mysteries about space so mind-boggling, so reality-shattering, that they could completely change how we see ourselves and our place in the universe? But here's the thing. You absolutely need to stick around for the final mystery. It's not just the most fascinating one. It might also be the key to unlocking everything we know about the cosmos. And trust me, by the end of this video, you won't look at the night sky the same way again. Let's dive into the first one. Dark matter and dark energy. Now, I know that might sound like science jargon, but let me break it down. Imagine the universe as a gigantic cake. Yeah, we're starting with dessert because why not? Everything you can see, like stars, planets, and galaxies, is like the sprinkles on top of the cake. But the actual cake? That's the dark matter and dark energy. It's the invisible stuff holding the entire universe together and making it expand. Here's the crazy part. Dark matter and dark energy make up about 95% of the universe. 95%. That means everything we think we know, everything we've ever seen, touched, or studied makes up just 5%. We're living in the sprinkles, my friend. But here's where it gets even weirder. Scientists have no idea what dark matter and dark energy really are. They've tried everything from smashing particles together in giant accelerators to looking deep into space, but so far, nothing. Some say dark matter is made of exotic particles we can't detect yet, while others believe it could be something far stranger. What if dark matter isn't even matter? What if it's the shadow of another universe leaking into ours? Or what if it's evidence of dimensions we can't perceive? And dark energy? That's the mysterious force pushing the universe to expand faster and faster. It's like the cosmos drank a double shot of espresso and just keeps accelerating. What if dark energy is proof that space itself is alive, constantly growing and evolving? The truth is, if we ever figure out dark matter and dark energy, we might finally understand why the universe exists in the first place. But until then, it's like we're trying to solve a puzzle with 95% of the pieces missing. And that's just the beginning. Now, let's move on to the second mystery, the multiverse. You've probably heard the term before. It's been all over movies, TV shows, and comics. But this isn't just some sci-fi fantasy. The multiverse is a real scientific theory, and it's wild. Imagine this. There isn't just one universe. There are countless universes, each with its own rules, its own history, and its own version of you. In one, you might be a world-famous musician. In another, you might be a completely different species. The multiverse is like the ultimate choose-your-own-adventure book, except every possible choice actually happens. Here's why scientists think the multiverse might be real. When they study our universe, they notice something odd. Everything seems perfectly fine-tuned for life. The strength of gravity, the way atoms form, the expansion rate of the universe. If any of these were just slightly different, life as we know it wouldn't exist. It's like hitting a cosmic bullseye. But what if we didn't hit the bullseye by chance? What if there are trillions of universes out there, most of them chaotic and uninhabitable, and we just happen to live in the one that works? It's like we won the ultimate cosmic lottery. But here's the conflict. How do you prove the multiverse exists? You can't just hop into another universe and take a selfie. Or can you? Some scientists think we might find evidence in something called the cosmic microwave background, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang. They believe there could be bruises in this glow where our universe has bumped into others. If we ever find those bruises, it would mean we're not just part of a single universe. We're part of an infinite multiverse. Think about that for a second. What if, right now, another version of you is watching this video in a completely different universe? And what if they've already figured out how to cross over? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got 3 more mysteries to cover, and trust me, they only get more mind-blowing. The third mystery is one that keeps scientists, and honestly anyone who's ever looked up at the night sky, up at night: the Fermi paradox and the Great Filter. Here's the paradox in a nutshell. The universe is unimaginably vast. There are billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars, many of which have planets that could support life. So, where is everybody? Why haven't we found any signs of intelligent life? It's like throwing the biggest party in the galaxy and realizing you're the only one who showed up. Kind of lonely, right? One possible explanation is something called the Great Filter. The idea is that there's a barrier, a near impossible challenge, that prevents most civilizations from surviving long enough to explore the stars. The Great Filter could be in our past, like the leap from simple organisms to complex life. Or, and this is the scary part, it could be in our future. What if every advanced civilization eventually destroys itself? Maybe they create technology they can't control, or they use up all their resources, or they fall victim to something we can't even imagine yet. If the Great Filter is in our future, then we might be living on borrowed time. But here's the twist. What if we've already passed the Great Filter? What if we're one of the few civilizations to make it this far? That would make us incredibly rare, like the unicorns of the galaxy. It's both a terrifying and humbling thought. Are we the lucky ones, or are we just the next in line to face the Great Filter? And if we do find intelligent life out there, what does that mean for us? Does it mean they've beaten the odds too? Or does it mean the Great Filter is still waiting for us all? All right, we've covered dark matter, the multiverse, and the Great Filter. But we're just getting started. The next two mysteries will completely blow your mind. And remember, the final one might just be the most important mystery of all. Let's pick up where we left off, diving straight into our fourth mystery, fast radio bursts, or FRBs. If you haven't heard of these yet, buckle up, because they're one of the most baffling and electrifying discoveries in modern astronomy. These FRBs are powerful, high-energy radio signals that originate from deep space, and they last only a fraction of a second. But in that blink of an eye, they release as much energy as our sun does in an entire year. Let that sink in for a moment. A single burst, lasting less than the time it takes to blink, is equivalent to a solar year's worth of energy. That's enough to make you wonder, what or who is creating them? Here's what makes FRBs even more intriguing. Some of them are one-time bursts, but others repeat, almost as if they're on some kind of cosmic schedule. And these repeating FRBs don't just occur randomly. They seem to follow patterns, like a mysterious intergalactic heartbeat. So naturally, the question becomes, what's causing them? Scientists have suggested all kinds of possibilities, from the violent collapse of neutron stars to the interactions of black holes. But one explanation keeps popping up in the back of everyone's mind: alien technology. What if FRBs are like cosmic pings sent out by advanced civilizations trying to map the universe? Picture a giant interstellar lighthouse beaming signals into the void, waiting for someone, like us, to notice. Or what if they're messages, encoded in ways we can't yet understand? Scientists have already tried to decode these bursts, but so far, the signals remain a mystery. Maybe they're simple greetings, like, "Hello, is anyone out there?" Or maybe they're more urgent, like, "Stay away from this sector of space." And here's the kicker. What if we've already missed the answer? What if the FRBs we've detected are thousands or even millions of years old? Their senders long gone. It's the ultimate cosmic voicemail, left behind by beings who may no longer exist. But here's where it gets even more mind-bending. What if FRBs are fragments of communication from a civilization so advanced that their technology looks like magic to us? Or what if they're not meant for us at all? Just interstellar messages caught by accident, like overhearing a stranger's conversation. If we ever figure out what FRBs really are, it could be the moment we realize we're not alone in the universe. Or worse, the moment we realize we are, and always have been. Now it's time for the fifth and final mystery, the one I promised would leave you questioning everything. Brace yourself, because we're about to dive into the enigmatic and awe-inspiring world of black holes. Yes, we all know the basics. Black holes are regions of space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. They're like cosmic vacuum cleaners, sucking in everything that gets too close. But what we don't know about black holes could fill an entire universe. In fact, black holes might just hold the answers to the biggest questions about existence. At the center of a black hole is something called a singularity, a point where matter is compressed to infinite density, and the laws of physics as we know them break down. It's like the ultimate glitch in the cosmic matrix. But what if black holes are more than just destructive forces? What if they're gateways to other parts of the universe, or even other universes? There's a theory called the Einstein-Rosen bridge, which suggests that black holes might connect to something called white holes, spitting matter out on the other side. Imagine jumping into a black hole and emerging in a completely different galaxy, or even a parallel universe. Sounds like the ultimate road trip, doesn't it? Except for, the whole getting spaghettified part. But here's where it gets even crazier. Some scientists think black holes might actually create new universes. Think about it. When a black hole swallows matter, it compresses it to such an extreme degree that it could trigger a new Big Bang on the other side. In other words, our universe might have been born from a black hole in another universe. If that's true, then black holes aren't just cosmic destroyers, they're the ultimate creators. And what about time? Black holes are known to warp time itself. Near the event horizon, the point of no return, time slows down so much that if you were watching someone fall into a black hole, it would look like they were frozen in time. What if black holes hold the key to understanding not just space, but also time? What if they're the universe's way of rewriting the rule book, showing us that time isn't as linear as we think? The more we study black holes, the more questions we uncover. Are they the ultimate end, where everything ceases to exist? Or are they the beginning of something entirely new? Could they hold answers to the origin of the universe, the nature of reality, or even the possibility of immortality? And that's the beauty of these 5 space mysteries: dark matter, the multiverse, the great filter, FRBs, and black holes. They're not just questions for scientists, they're questions for all of us. They challenge everything we think we know about reality, existence, and our place in the cosmos. And if just one of these mysteries gets solved, it could change everything. So, what do you think? Are we closer to uncovering the truth, or are we just scratching the surface of an infinite puzzle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as fascinated by the unknown as I am, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of questions waiting to be answered. Together, we can explore them, one mystery at a time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep looking up.